Marjorie Taylor Greene goes on a bizarre rant claiming the earth warming is a good thing, spreads fear of a tampon shortage, and Rusty Bowers crushes Rudy Giuliani. Here's Rudy Giuliani in the back of a pickup truck looking like he's about to have a Lauren Boebert birth. Short tie, thin belt, and no brain. Here's a guy trying to remember how he got up, worried about how he's going to get down, and if this town has a Hooters with a decent happy hour. Thanks for tuning in to this midweek video short. It is pouring MAGA tears. Rusty Bowers takes down Rudy Giuliani at the January 6 hearing. Perjury trader Greene is on a tear about carbon and tampons as if she's out to prove her education is on par with her fitness. Remember, she posted this for reals to demonstrate her gym skills. She even tagged it, "Make America Healthy Again" and "Fire Fauci." Margarine Taco Gristle is flopping like a bass on the dock. Did she film this for a job application as a paint shaker at Home Depot? Maybe if she exercised with her personal trainers instead of just sleeping with them, her fitness level wouldn't be as embarrassing as her moronic takes. The guy trying to one-up Charlie Sheen tweeted, "Happy Father's Day?" Naturally, I replied, "Posting lame memes won't change the fact that Biden destroyed your loser father in the election and Joe's the president while Don's crying MAGA tears and filling diapers at Mar-a-Lago." Select all images with Rudy Giuliani's sources. Drink, 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 verify. Rusty Bowers is the kind of name you could go into porn and not change it. We're good. Rusty Bowers.
That was Mr. Giuliani.
And what exactly did he say and how did that come up?
My recollection, he said, "We've got lots of theories, we just don't have the evidence." And I don't know if that was a gaffe or maybe he didn't think through what he said, but both myself and others in my group, the three in my group and my council, both remembered that specifically, and afterwards we kind of laughed about it.
And that really sums up most of the nonsense about the election. See, here's Rudy, sweating gravy, knowing he only had theories, and he found them in the bottom of a pint glass. Sarah Palin's slow cousin tweeted, "We're days away from our primary election, and the radical left has thrown everything that they can at this race to try and defeat me. I'm fighting hard for a victory. I need you to help me defeat the radical left. Donate today." Naturally, I replied, "If you're short on donations, get Ted Cruz to toss his disheveled Canadian bacon in your greasy Denver omelet again."
We've already warmed 1 degree Celsius, and do you know what's happened since then? Here, let me tell you. We have had more food grown since then, which feeds people. We are able to, producing fossil fuels keeps people's houses warm in the winter. That saves people's lives. People die in the cold.
Right.
This earth warming and carbon is actually healthy for us. It helps us to feed people. It helps keep people alive. It helps. The earth is more green than it was years and years ago, and that's because of the earth warming. That's because of carbon. Because
I would not take science tips from unvaccinated Dog the Bounty Hunter who tried to convince people wildfires are caused by Jewish space lasers. Without a habitable planet, we have nothing. Something as simple as the mountain pine beetle is decimating forests, and in 1 year killed so many healthy trees in British Columbia, Canada, that it would have been enough lumber to make 7 million homes. The mountain pine beetle alone has killed roughly 100,000 square miles of trees across Western North America. Yes, climate change has instigated this dramatic spread by eliminating the cold spells that kill off the beetles and by leaving the trees stressed by drought, unable to defend themselves. Forests are actually our biggest allies in our fight against climate change for so many reasons.
He talks so much about how he loves this country. He loves the Constitution. He loves that we have capitalism. He loves freedom. I mean, all of these things that we should cherish. And that's the reason that he left a very comfortable, posh life to actually take a step down. I mean, think about that. Throughout the course of our American history, only one person has actually taken a step down by saying, "I'm going to go to the White House."
It's insane that MAGA people think hosting a reality show where you make celebrities compete with lemonade stands is above being president. Trump didn't step down to become president. He just stepped up his BS to con married cousins with fear, cheap hats, and slogans.
And the latest news is, Brian, that now there's a shortage of tampons. And that's probably because men are buying tampons. And
Is
they're
this
actually...
breaking news right now?
Yeah.
Is this a joke?
No, it's
Am I
not
being
a
pumped
joke.
right now? Are you
No.
telling me that this is legit?
I'm telling you the truth. You can look it
We
up.
have that many.
Look it up on the internet. Everything's true on the internet.
We have that many beta males that are buying into this agenda that they can menstruate. This is crazy.
No.
Absolutely crazy.
They put tampons in men's bathrooms.
And they're just this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so the war on women. So I was just bringing that up because
some brands are struggling with supply chain issues, inflation, labor shortages, and higher demand due to seasonal usage. And stressed, this will only be a short-term lack of product, and other brands have come forward and said, we have plenty, such as You by Kotex, and a few lesser-known brands have urged consumers to give their products a chance. So if you're desperate, try My Tampon. Or you could give Patriot Blonde Meat Swamp tampons a go. When you go to Don Jr.'s website, this is the thing that pops up to like sign up. It just looks like, just come on, smell my finger. Come on. Want more? Smell my finger. Alex here, still broadcasting from my Patriot bunker with Marjorie. Again, good dude. Don't forget to check out our new product. They are a blonde Patriot Meat Swamp tampon, and they are actually a shell from a bullet, and they're pretty cool because it's like a capsule. You take the cap off, fill it up, twist it back on, and then it's sanitary. Marjorie's been using it for a while now, and we have seen very limited side effects, okay? She did have a hot flash, and she started taking off her clothes, and I was freaking out. I'm like, don't. What's the rule, Marjorie?
The socks stay on.
Yes, the socks stay on. I don't care if you get gangrene or whatever it is, but the socks stay on. Alex Jones would whup your bald head black and blue. MAGA tears. The left's motto is let's make China great again and Demtia rules. MAGA tears. Glad you're so happy with what's going on in our government. They have done so much for us. Our country is better now than it's ever been. Not. MAGA tears. The only time you will get a super thanks from me is when you leave YouTube. MAGA tears. Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by sharing this video or posting it on your social media. It'll cost you nothing and makes a huge difference for me. If you can afford to, please hit the super thanks button or tip me via PayPal, and be sure to check out my mugs and stickers that go great with those MAGA tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries. I've supported Jim Jefferies on 5 of his tours. I have 3 albums on Spotify and Apple Music. Be sure to check them out. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.